Hi everyone, Boomer here in the Dream Giveaway Garage. And today we're going to have a walkthrough of this unbelievable 1972 Bronco. There's literally nothing left of this car that was original except maybe the body and a couple other pieces. This is a full resto mod and it is an unbelievable car. I will challenge anybody to find another Bronco out there like this one. This is amazing. And someone, whoever wins this, is going to get a Bronco that is going to be the delight of all of your friends. You're going to love it at car shows. People are going to flock around you at gas stations. It's just an amazing, amazing car. So there's a lot going on in this thing. So what we'll do is we'll break it down here a little bit and we'll go through all the really cool stuff that's gone into building this Bronco. So what I want to do is I want to start up front with the motor. So I'm going to pop the hood and we'll start from there. Once you get the hood up on this Bronco, what you see here is a 351 Windsor that's stroked to 392. Yes, it does have a 392 stroker kit in it. It is a fuel injected motor. So you've got a 392 fuel injected motor. It's amazing. And then it's got all the best parts on it. You've got an MSD ignition box. You've got an MSD distributor. You've got Vortec fuel rails. You've got a transmission cooler in here. You've got a C&L cold air intake. You've got a custom intake up here. It's got a beautiful custom aluminum radiator in it, so it runs cool all day long. It's got an electric fan, and it's also got Hydro Boost for brakes. So it's got four-wheel disc run by a Hydro Boost system. And for those of you out there who've ever had a Hydro Boost system in your car, you know that they're amazing. They really give you lots of stopping power. Plus, it's a lot more compact. This does have a C6 automatic transmission in it, so a little 3-speed. And you know, it's not a real high horsepower motor in this car. You're looking at a little less than 400 horsepower in this Bronco. But what it's built for is really, it's an off-road vehicle to go rock crawling and mudding in. You know, you don't need super high horsepower to run this thing, and it sounds amazing when you crank it up. You'll get to hear it here in a little bit, but just an unbelievably beautiful, beautiful setup under the hood of this Bronco. It's even got Ford chrome valve covers on it, Ford Performance chrome valve covers. Really, really neat. And also a shout out to our partners at Odyssey Batteries. We put an Odyssey battery in this thing. It cranks up, fires up every time, turns over real well. Just an amazing, amazing motor and transmission setup in this car. So let's move around and we'll start with the suspension. All right, there's so many cool things going on with this Bronco. I figured we just start up front and we'll kind of work our way around here. So what you notice up front first is you've got this massive pre-runner bumper by 4 horses. Absolutely really great piece, well put together. Painted in kind of a satin black, looks great on this vehicle. You've got 2 big old HID lights up here, throw a ton of light. And then you've got this giant Warn winch up here. It's a dual plant, power plant dual force winch from Warn. 9,500 pounds of pull force on this, 125 foot of rope. This thing also has an air compressor built into it. So no matter where you get on the trail, this thing will be able to pull you out. Now, one of the things you notice obviously is the beautiful color on this Bronco. It's called Blue Lagoon Metallic. And it is laid down perfectly on this thing. There's not a ripple, not a wave, not a fisheye, there's nothing. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous paint. You also notice up here in the front, you've got a brand new Rough Country 52-inch light bar that is actually, it's a really, really cool piece, custom installed on this Bronco. So you're going to have more than enough light out there wherever you're going to go. All right, let me move around here and start talking a little bit about the suspension on this thing, because the suspension on this Bronco is amazing. The front setup, as you can see inside here, is from Wild Horses, and it's a loop design setup with dual shocks. You've got a 5.5-inch coilover lift on this with 2 inches of body lift. All of this is tied together with Ford 9-inch axles with high 9 ring and pinions. When you really start looking at this thing, you can see underneath the way it's put together. This Bronco is absolutely bulletproof underneath. It is beautiful. Even the Ford 9-inches have had square steel welded in to really shorn up those bumpers and or the axles. And it just an amazing package put together. On top of that, you get these custom fender flares, you get custom rocker panels, and you've got these Pitbull rockers. These are 37-inch tires on 17-inch Diamo wheels. And yeah, if you were wondering, yep, those are Warns. They're manual locking hubs. So if you get in trouble, lock them down, you're going to be good to go. As we move further back here, what you'll see is this. When we first got this Bronco, one of the interesting things about it was it had a set of door inserts in it. We've still got those door inserts, and they're going to come with the Bronco just in case you don't like having doors or running anything on your Bronco. You want to be out in the open with the wind blowing through your hair. Well, we know that a lot of the folks that love us here at Dream Giveaway Garage live where it's a little bit colder during the winter. So we wanted to make sure that if you won this beautiful Bronco and you wanted to take it out when it's raining or when it's cold, or maybe take it for a drive in the snow, whatever, that you would have doors. So we actually built 2 doors from scratch to put on this Bronco and made it all work, and it's all absolutely beautiful. So from here, what we're going to do is I'm going to open up the door, we're going to jump inside, and I'll show you some of the cool stuff inside, and then we'll keep moving on back. All right, sitting here in this Bronco, I hope all this translates for you, because I hope you can see into this thing and how beautiful the inside of this Bronco is. Lots of little custom touches in here. You've got, of course, brand new door panels. All your hinges, all your cranks, all your handles are all brand new. You've got a Bailey built roll cage. This is all custom stuff. It's all powder coated in black, along with the bed topper rails here, powder coated in black. So you get that nice look front to back on this Bronco. Little things like your wiper motor assembly. This has been dropped. It's been lowered, so it comes down a little bit. We've got a custom top on this thing. The top itself is from Tom's Broncos. This is a full-length mesh top. Also have a half top, like a bikini top that goes on here. And we have the original all-metal top that goes with this Bronco. So you're going to be able to drive it completely open, half open, partially open, or fully enclosed, however you want to do it. Mirrors brand new. The windshield is a tinted piece. Absolutely gorgeous. For gauges, you've got a set of decoded digital gauges here. Everything, your fuel, your oil, your volts, your water, miles per hour, and RPMs are all displayed up in here. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. You've got your switches along here for your lights, your heater, your fans. Switch here, nice little light up switch for your overhead lights for your rough countries. Moving on down, automatic shifter here. You've got a Jace shifter. This is an NP205 gearbox for this thing. Independently be able to control both front and rear axles to lock them in or put them in neutral to do whatever it is that you want to do. Also inside, we have this really cool Tuffy center console lockbox, fully lockable. Get all your stuff in here. Really, really nice piece. The shifter, or the steering column itself, is an aftermarket steering column with an aftermarket little steering wheel on it. Feels really nice. The seats in here are Corbos. We took them out, took them down, had them upholstered in a black vinyl with blue diamond stitch to match the paint. They've even got the Dream Giveaway logos embossed in the headrests and on the front seats. So no matter where you go with your Dream Giveaway Bronco, you can tell everybody that, yeah, it is a Dream Giveaway car. I won, and It's right there on the seats. One of the other cool things about this is this Bronco doesn't have any carpet in it. So it's all treated with bed liner on the floors from front all the way to the back. So no matter whether you're out at the beach or you take it out and you get rained on, which I have a couple times in this, it's real easy cleanup. You just vacuum it out, clean it out, and it's all good to go. But now, of course, before we move on for a special treat, I wanted to crank this Bronco up for you. I'll let you hear this 392 stroker motor. Just an amazing, amazing sound. I guarantee you that will amaze your friends, if nothing else. So, okay, so let's jump out of the interior now. We're going to move back. We'll talk about how the rear suspension is put together and some real cool stuff that we've got in the back of this Bronco. Continue to move back on the rear of this Bronco. I wanted to show you the rear setup because it is really cool as well. When you look up under here, you've got the 5.5-inch lift coil spring back here, along with the 2 inches of body lift. In addition to that, you do have shocks. You have a shock setup back here, oversized, but you also have a 4-link setup on this rear end. Again, this rear end is a Ford 9-inch with high 9 ring and pinions in it. It's also square welded like the front. Man, talk about bulletproof. Just an amazing, amazing setup. Again, 37-inch Diamos, or 37-inch pit bull rockers on 17-inch Diamos, and just mud monsters these things are. So as we continue to move around to the back, of course, you've got your pre-runner bumper. Cool thing about the back of this is, I'm going to flip this out for you real quick. You've got 2 swingways on the back of this. The first one is this one. It's got a rack for a cooler. You've got a jerry can here that you can put additional fuel in, and all this is shot in the satin black like everything else. You've also got your tire hanging on this side. Of course, drop the latch, it swings away, and all you got to do is pull the handle on this. Tailgate comes down, and of course it's all bed lined inside. Absolutely beautiful. There's even a trailer hitch mount back here, so if you want to tow something with this Bronco, if you had a trailer to put behind it, you've got a tow hitch right here you could affix something to, and off you go. Pull your boat, pull your jet skis. Man, you'd be the coolest person out there. All right, so to kind of sum it all up, this 72 Bronco Resto Mod is just a really, really cool over-the-top build. So whether you're a Ford fan, or you're a Jeep fan, or you're an off-road fan, whatever kind of fan you are, this really, really awesome 72 Bronco is going to make you stand out no matter where you go. You know, like we like to say here, this is Dream Giveaway Garage, not average giveaway garage. So you know if we're going to give you something like this, it's going to be super cool. And this Bronco is exactly that, with all the cool touches that it's got in it. So remember, every dime that you donate to buy the tickets for these vehicles goes to charity. You're helping the New Beginnings Children's Home, the Smile Network, Honor Flight of West Central Florida, the Detroit Rescue Mission, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, the National Guard Education Foundation, and Bright Pink. So enter early, enter often, get your chance to win this unbelievable Bronco. Use the promo code that you see with this video at dreamgiveaway.com and you can get your bonus tickets. So until next time, this is Boomer signing out from the Dream Giveaway Garage, and I'll see you next time.